Good evening, hockey fans. Tonight, from the Kirk S. Nevin Arena in Greensburg, Pennsylvania, your Latrobe Ice Cats meet the Bishop McCort Crushers. Hello, everyone. Chris Pettick here, along with Vinny Coletti, Spencer at the controls, and Tyke on the camera. Cats come into this game tonight with a 7-9-1 record, 20 points, currently in 7th place in the AA division. Cats have scored 58 goals on the season, averaging 3.4. They've given up 64 goals on the season, averaging 3.7. The Cats' last game was last Thursday, January 29th, a 6-1 loss at Alpha Ice Complex against Shaler. The Cats' only goal that evening was a power play goal by Jackson Kettering, and backup goaltender Eka Zepp stopped 10 of 16 shots. The Cats come into this game having lost 2 in a row. They're going to face a Bishop McCort team that has a 9-8 record on the season, 25 points. They are in 6th place in the AA division. Bishop McCort has scored 66 goals on the season, averaging 3.8. They've given up 55 goals on the season, averaging 3.2. McCort's last game was Tuesday, January 27th, an 11-4 loss versus the Hempfield Spartans. That was a game that saw Bishop McCort give up 52 shots, and goaltender A.J. Sharavalli was under siege all night. He ended up stopping 41 of 52 shots against. Bishop McCort comes into this game also having lost 2 in a row. So as we look to this game tonight, Vince Coletti, these two teams have played once already on the season at the old First Summit Arena called now, but the old War Memorial in Johnstown.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Chris, these two teams last met on November 11th. That game ended 5-3 in favor of Bishop McCort. The teams were tied at 2 through the first 2 periods. Latrobe ended up giving up 3 goals in the 3rd period, losing 5-3. That game saw Jackson Kettering get a hat trick, as well as Zakar Bryden. Forgive me if I mispronounce that.
Zakar
Brynden, my apologies. Be on hat trick watch with 2 goals. Both those players led their teams in goals that night.
22 in crimson and gold, Zakar Brynden, number 22. He's a senior for Bishop McCort. He leads the AA division. He has 28 goals in 15 games, 11 assists. He also leads with 39 points. He has 6 power play goals. He's 22 in red or in crimson areas out on the ice, so he will definitely be a player that Latrobe's going to have to account for. As we said, the first time these two teams played, Brynden accounted for 2 goals. Goaltenders tonight. In goal for the Latrobe Ice Cats will be number 46, Reese Myers. Myers comes into this game with a 7-5 record, a 3.27 goals against, and a .885 save percentage. Down to our right, Bishop McCort. Going to have number 32, A.J. Sharavalli. He is a senior. Record 9-7 on the season, a 3.24 goals against average, and a .889 save percentage. Bishop McCort is coached by longtime head coach Art McQuillan. And for Latrobe, of course, in his 3rd season behind the bench as the bench boss for Latrobe, it'll be Adam Ferguson. He's going to be assisted tonight by Dante Yuhan, Jason Murkowski, and also Chris Mandillo. Chris Mandillo over there helping out on the Cats bench tonight. Chris is a former Bishop McCort alum. In fact, he was on a Bishop McCort team that actually went to the state championship approximately 10 or 12 years ago, somewhere in that range when Chris played for McCort, but he'll be on the bench also assisting tonight for Latrobe. We've got under 10 seconds to go here. Pucks will be put in the team's nets. They will gather at the nets and then go to the bench for some last-minute instructions, and the head coaches will send out the starting lineups. And in a moment, we are going to have Ice Cats hockey versus Bishop McCort. If the playoffs started today, and of course they don't, but we'll talk about it anyway. Latrobe is in 7th place. They would play 2nd place Armstrong if that holds. McCort in 6th. Now they would be on the road too, but interestingly enough, that would probably be at the Belmont Complex if the standings hold. And then for McCort in 6th place, they would play Penn Trafford if the standings hold. The Cats and McCort each have 3 games left If the Cats can win this game tonight in regulation, they would just be 2 points behind McCort with 2 games to play. But Cats got to get it done tonight, find a way. Both of these teams have lost 2 games in a row coming in.
Be able to see, right?
And both of these teams are looking to get out of the funk that they're in. When you look at the numbers, these 2 teams are somewhat similar between goals scored, goals against. Special teams are somewhat similar. The Bishop McCort Crushers have a few scratches tonight. Senior defenseman Marcus Anderson, Nico White, and Drew Zuko are scratched for McCort. And Latrobe, for the first time this season, didn't have any call-ups. Everybody on varsity is in the lineup tonight, which includes senior captain Cam Mikulski. He's number 49. Glad to have you with us here on the Wildcats Network on this cold Thursday night in February. Cats are going to send out Brogan Murphy, Cash Ockhammer, and Cam Mikulski up front, and then Colton Goodland and Nigel Morris on defense. Murphy's going to come in to take the draw. Puck is dropped, and we are underway here at the Kirk S. Nevin Arena. Latrobe versus Bishop McCort. Goodland whacks it into the zone. Settling it. McCort turns it over. Ockhammer intercepts that. Goes to the net. Puck is loose. Murphy takes a whack at it. Couldn't connect. Brendan trying to clean up his own zone. Sends it up the wall. Faraball. Pressured by Mikulski. Faraball, number 4. Gets it out. No icing. Waved off. Goodland's going to go get it. Cats in their home whites, trimmed in orange and black. McCort, Bishop McCort, in their crimson color, or dark red, however you want to say it. Trimmed in gold. There's a shot. Kicked away by Myers. Bringing it out is Nigel Morris. He loses the puck. Cats having trouble getting it out of the zone. Pressure, good pressure here by McCort. Now, handling it is Pasniak, number 10. Mark Pasniak, number 10. Pressured there by Kettering. McCort now. Centering pass, Goodland intercepts that. Preston Miller. Miller, Matthews, and Kettering are out there for the Cats. Here comes Miller over the line with speed. Miller goes behind the goal line, pulls up. He's pressured along the wall. Kettering now has it. Kettering behind the goal line. Centers it in front, looking for Miller. That doesn't connect. Matthews was in front of the net also for Latrobe. Puck sent out. Ryan Ginther now gets it up to Kettering. Kettering dumps it in. Cats going to make a change. Matthews is going to pursue the puck. Miney hits the ice for the first time tonight. 48, Landon Miney. He's out there with Cade Mikulski on wing. Meter and Ginther on defense. Matthews needs to get off the ice for the Cats to complete the change. Now coming back with speed. Over the line. Coming toward the net right there. Backhand, oh, he fanned on it. That was Artem Blinoff. Number 4. Went hard to the net. Just turned it over to the backhand. Just had to roll off a stick. Cats complete the change as Landon Crum hits the ice, number 24. Now here comes Brendan. Look out for him. 28 goals in 15 games for number 22 in Crimson. Had 2 goals the first time these two teams met. 22 right there sends it ahead. That doesn't connect. Mikulski, Cade Mikulski, brings it over the line, loses it. Can McCort get it out? They will. Nigel Morris sends it back in. Pasniak skates it up. McCort loses it at the blue line. They'll keep it in. Charging in there is Kabala, number 3, Spencer Kabala. He still has it. Kabala on the goal line. That was Brendan. Can the Cats get it out? They can't. Puck intercepted. Pasniak takes a hit from Garrick McMahon. Nigel Morris sends it around the wall to Goodland. Goodland up to Crum. Crum dumps it in. Crum's coming off. McMahon will be the first one there. Sends it around the wall. Brendan, number 22, going to call his name a lot tonight. He has the puck a lot when he's out on the ice. Here he comes, gets around a man. Good defensive play there by Nigel Morris to foil that. Brendan pretty much plays every other shift in the game too. Has a ton of ice time. Gets a ton of ice time. Cats turn that over. Stormer dumps it in, goes in on net. Myers able to make that stop. Goodland now. Goodland to Miller. Can the Cats get it out? They can't. Pass is intercepted. Here comes Cam Mikulski, 49. Cam, the senior, tried to center it back. That doesn't connect to Murphy. And now back on the counter is Isaiah Lieb. Lieb comes in, has a chance, shoots. It's sticked away by Myers. Mikulski going to get it out. He will. Arden Blinoff gets it ahead, taking a hit as he dumps it in. There's Nate Riak. There's a shot that'll miss the net. Smirnoff, number 12. Cats are able to get that out. Kettering in pursuit. He'll get beat to the puck there by Blinoff. Tried to send it ahead. This is going to go all the way down on goal. Myers will have to stop that. Ginther. Now Kettering looking to clean it up. Miller. Back to Colton Goodland. Goodland headmans it. Too hard for Matthews. No icing on the play. Puck sent around the wall. Kettering's going to be the first one there. Had it jump over his stick and out into the neutral zone. Nigel Morris, pressure. Gets it over to Goodland. Miller. Preston Miller, 95 in white. They'll dump that in to the corner. Connor Hewitt, number 2, sends it around the wall. It's intercepted. There's a shot is blocked. Now Kettering, centered in front. It's loose. Matthews takes a whack at it. Wasn't able to get that by Sharavali. Now headman. Here comes McCort. Taking a hit there is Cannizzaro. Number 24, Ben Cannizzaro. Now the puck back to the point. Shot. Never made it. Brendan. Pass back. Shot misses the net. And the Cats get it out. Puck sent around the wall. Loose. Kettering cleans it up. He will get it out. He's just going to ice it. Is this going to go on goal? Yes, it will. Caravali, of course, has to play it. Miney for the Cats. Landon Crum now. Crum dumps it in as he takes a hit. Connor Hewitt now for McCort. Hewitt. McCort dumps that in. Going to go behind the goal line. Ginther behind his net. Gets it out to Crum. Here come the Cats. Landon Crum with speed. Over the blue line. Loses the handle on it. It's just cleared out. Ginther now dumps it in. Cats have to tag up. They're offsides. Smirnoff now. Headmans it to Brendan. Here he comes. Brendan. Brendan defended by Ginther. Pulls up. Brendan. Try to get it back. Does that connect? It doesn't. Comes to a man. Its shot is blocked. That was Meter that blocked the shot by Darius Lee. Can the Cats get it out? They can't. Brendan goes to the backhand. Moves in. Great hands. He can't get it by Myers though. Myers hangs tough. And Zakar Brendan was not able to beat him. 9:20 to go in the first. Fast-moving first period here at the Kirk S. Nevin Arena. There is no score. Nope. Mikulski. This first game all year we've seen like this.
Very even too.
Mikulski now. Shots right now are 5-2 on the board in favor of McCort. Now coming back with speed is Vasily Smirnoff. He'll dump it in. That goes on goal. Goodland now to Morris. Try to get it to Cam Mikulski. Mikulski does get it. He'll dump it in. After it is Murphy. Murphy, Mikulski, and McMahon are out right now for the Cats, with Goodland and Nigel Morris coming up with speed now. Here comes Pasniak, number 10, over the line. Tries to get around 3 men. He still goes to the net, and he still has the puck. Good work here by Mark Pasniak. Sends it back to the point. There's a shot loose in front. Pasnick has it, shoots, saved by Myers.
It's our first stop of the night from a great glove save from Reese Myers. It's a nice windmill save.
Isaiah Lieb ended up getting that loose puck in front. And Myers, little love for the glove, shuts it down. 8:25 to go in the first. There is no score.
Cats struggling to get out of their defensive zone. They've had, I've lost count of how many turnovers on the blue line and inside the neutral zone.
Kettering, Miller, and Matthews out here now for the Cats. Goodland's going to skate it up. Goodland and Morris on the fence. Here comes Colton Goodland. Goodland shoots. That's stopped by Sharavalli. Matthews in there poking. Jackson Kettering now. He'll shoot. That was deflected, went wide. Nigel Morris now. Morris will shoot. That's blocked and goes out of play. 8:01 to go in the first. There is no score. Shots right now 7-3 in favor of Bishop McCort. Both teams now going to make changes.
Reese Myers has made some huge saves so far, especially the one to the right, to the left, forgive me, of himself on
Isaiah Lieb.
Yeah, forgive me.
All right, now here comes Brendan. Again, one shift off, and then Brendan's back on the ice. He plays every other shift. Ginther. He'll skate it out. Get it ahead to Matthews. Matthews over the line. Matthews will shoot. Stick on puck there by Blinoff. Now behind the net, Kettering loses control. Here comes Brendan now. Brendan over the line. He'll shoot from anywhere. You got to be aware. Ginther, good job of defending there. Off of Sakar, Brendan. Here comes Kettering. Cat's got a 2-on-1. Kettering and Matthews. He goes to the net. Kettering trying to get it to Matthews. He does. Matthews backhander misses the net. Kettering was able to get that in. There's a shot. Goes wide. That was Hawkhammer. Meter activates. Gets behind the goal line. Here comes Eli Meter, defenseman. Looking. Centered it in front. Looking for Miney. That doesn't connect. Matthews, can he keep it in? He does. Miney takes it off. Backhander. Goes right into Sharavalli's glove and plays whistle down. Shots now 7-5 in favor of Bishop McCort. 6:48 to go here in the first. There still is no score. Cats will make a change. Miney is going to be joined by Cade Mikulski, and Cash Hawkhammer will stay out. And the Cats have Morris and Goodland on defense. Mikulski's going to take the draw. Trickles right in on goal. Sharavalli just covers that up. Face off to the right of senior goaltender A.J. Sharavalli. After that draw, Morris now at the point. This shot is blocked. Nigel Morris brings it out with speed. Pressured. Takes a big hit right in front of us. It's a good hit there by Isaiah Lee, number 17. Puck dumped in now by McCort. Nigel Morris. Pressured by Lee. Morris sends it behind the goal to Goodland. Goodland up to Hawkhammer. Cash Hawkhammer. Singer forward for the Cats. Puts a shoulder on Isaiah Lieb. Sent him flying. Puck cleared out. They're going to say it hit off a Goodland stick, so no icing. Nigel Morris now sends it up the wall, gives it away. Centering pass there, hits off a stick and goes out of play. Time to send my first shout out. Want to send a shout out to Uncle Frankie. You know who you are. You're out there watching this one. Uncle Frankie says hi, by the way, Vince.
Thank you. Thanks, Uncle Frankie.
Thank you for watching and supporting the Wildcats Network, Uncle Frank. Face off to the left of Reese Myers. Mikulski, it's Cam, wins the draw. Ginther sets up behind his net. McMahon tried to get it ahead of Mikulski, goes off a stick. McCort just dumps it back in. Meter's going to be the first one there. Sends it around to Ginther. Ginther tried to get rid of it quick, and the puck trickles in on Myers. And he'll cover up. Both of these teams coming into this game have lost 2 in a row. They're both looking to get off the schneid here tonight at the Kirk S. Nevin Arena. Quiet crowd here tonight. I've heard it louder in some funeral homes I've been in. Pretty quiet here.
especially for a 7:15 game. Not what you expect. Maybe for one of those 10:50 games.
I know, yeah, I know. It's not that, not that late. Lee turns it over. Murphy, you hit him. McCall got a chance. Shoots. Oh, he misses the net. Boy, he had Cherevali down, and Cam Mikulski tried to go upstairs, and he missed everything. Hit the glass. Now coming out with it is Blino, but he loses the puck. Now here comes Brendan. Zakar Brendan, 22. Comes in, gets around a man, tries to stuff it in, and that is stopped by Myers. That's a couple of times Brendan's tried that same move. He goes forehand, backhand, and then he tries to tuck it in on the post, but Myers has been able to stop him twice in tight.
Both times under the same pad, but he skated through the defense and made them look silly one too many times already this game, and it's only the first period.
4:45 to go in the first. Kettering now over along the wall, battling it out. Nigel Morris, can they get it out? Cats will get it out. Here comes Preston Miller. Miller with speed. Miller gets around a man. Hook. Held up a little bit, no penalty call. Matthew centers it, looking for Kettering. That doesn't connect. That was intercepted. Now here comes McCort. Up over the line, shot in weakly. It trickles in on Myers, and he'll take that face off. 4:20 to go here in the first. There is no score. Shots right now 8-6 in favor of Bishop McCort. Face off to the left of Reese Myers. Kettering will step in to take the draw. Off that charge, a shot that was blocked. Now Nigel Morris sends it back to Goodland. Goodland going to go back to Morris. Puck sent ahead to Miller. Now here comes Kettering. Matthews goes to the net. Kettering moves in, shoots. Blocker down by Cherevali. Kettering has it again. Kettering over to Goodland. Goodland, there's traffic in front. Shoots, misses net, comes off the boards. Miller now. Miller along the wall. He's hit. Miller's going to have it, but he brings it out of the zone. Cats have to tag up. Miller dumps it in. Cats are going to make a change behind the play. Miller stays out. Cade Mikulski comes out with Landon Crum. Miller's going to come off too to complete the change. Goodland ahead to Meter. Meter ahead to Caden Mikulski, number 12. He'll dump it in. Liam Suschak hits the ice for the first time tonight. He's out here now with Crum and Mikulski. Meter dumps it in softly. Cherevali plays that. Puck sent up the wall. McCort looking to break it out. Here comes Hewitt. He dumps it in, or Blinoff, I beg your pardon. Off of that. Shot goes wide. That was Blinoff, number 4 in Crimson. Meter sends it around the wall. Ginther. Can he get it out? He will. Suschak puts the pressure on. Now here comes Brendan. Brendan. Stick handles. Sends it over to Blinoff. Blinoff takes a hit there from Crum. Now behind the goal line. Having in now is Canizaro. He's 24. He's pressured. Loses it to Ginther. Ginther sends it behind the net. Meter. Can the Cats get it out? Crum sends it around the wall. Mikulski there. Kept in momentarily. Ginther's going to be able to get this out. Gets it ahead to Crum. Crum now to Suschak. Suschak tried to get it over to Crum. That doesn't connect. Landon Crum now. Gets it to Murphy. Just on. Murphy moves in backhander. Misses the net. Coming up here is Brendan, 22. Defended. Still has it. Shoots. Good stick on puck there by Colton. Goodland. That goes wide. Here comes Cam Mikulski. Mikulski gets around a man. Comes to the net. Has a chance. Shot save made by Cherevali. Brogan Murphy now. Murphy over to Goodland. Walks in. Shoots. That goes wide. Nigel Morris. Can he keep it in? Murphy's over there too. They are able to get it out. Isaiah Lieb, 17. Lieb centers it, looking for a man. That doesn't connect. Colton Goodland. Minute 25 to go in the first period. There is no score. Brogan Murphy now. Murphy. Defended there by Hewitt. Good defensive play there by Connor Hewitt. Headman pass to Brendan. That goes over his stick. He's coming to the bench. Nigel Morris. Morris for Latrobe. Skates it up. Minute to go in the first period. Nigel Morris. Will you won 30-second commercial. Of course, as we have a quick timeout between the first and second period. Puck sent in. Goodland's after it. He's pressured. Hit by Kabala. Over along the wall. Ockhammer's over there. Goodland too. Puck centered. Miller's going to have it. Here comes Preston Miller. 35 to go. Miller moves in. Backhander. That's stopped. Cleared out. Meter just dumps it in. Kettering, Matthews, and Miller right now out for Latrobe. That pass is intercepted by Meter. Meter needs to just get it back in the zone. Miller gets it in deep. They're down to 12 seconds to go in the first period. Kettering has it. 8 seconds. Puck sent around the wall. Kabala's there. 2 seconds. That is the end of the first period here at the Kirk S. Nevin Arena. After one period, quick moving game, fast moving game. After one, it is Latrobe nothing and Bishop McCort nothing. Take a quick break. Be back with the second period on the Wildcats Network.
Your eyes are the windows to the world, and that's no small task. That's why when it comes to eye care, you can't afford to treat your eyes with anything less than the best. Here at Youngwood Eye Care, our vision is keeping your vision in tip-top shape, whatever your eye care needs may be. Whether you're dealing with dry eyes, need a comprehensive exam, specialty contacts, or looking for the latest trends in eyewear, Youngwood Eye Care has you covered. We do it all and so much more. Book an appointment today and give your eyes the care they deserve at Youngwood Eye Care.
Welcome back to the Kirk S. Nevin Arena here in Greensburg. No score after one period. Shots on goal in that first period ended up being 10 for Latrobe, 8 for Bishop McCort. Shots pretty even, chances pretty even, zone time for each team pretty even. So far, quick moving game, not a lot of whistles. Shaping up to be a good one here tonight between these two teams. As we said, Bishop McCort in 6th place currently in the AA division. Cats in the 7th place. If the Cats can win this game in regulation, they'll move to within 2 points of Bishop McCort for 6th place. After tonight, both teams will have 2 games remaining on the regular season. Both teams have come into this game having lost 2 in a row. Second period underway. Now over the line, dumped in. Ginther stops that. Mikulski, Murphy, and McMahon out for the Cats. Cade Mikulski. On defense is Meter and Ginther. Garrick McMahon sends it behind the goal line. Brogan Murphy centers it. Hit the net. Mikulski sends it back to the point. Can Ginther keep it in? He will. Ryan Ginther sends it deep. Brogan Murphy has the puck. Murphy centered it in front. It doesn't connect. Meter intercepts that. Keeps it low for Latrobe. Good pressure here by the Cats to start the second period. Garrick McMahon is able to keep it in low. Murphy looking for a man. Try to get it to Meter. That didn't connect. Now here comes Bleinoff. He'll lose it. Cats are changing. Got to get on side. They do. Here's Kettering. He'll shoot. That hit a stick, I think, and went up off the glass. Miller now out for Latrobe. Cats lose that. Here comes Nate Riak. He'll dump it in. He's going to the bench. Meter. Can the Cats get it out? They can't at the moment. Now they will. Kettering will. Puck sent in. Here comes McCort. Brendan now. Brendan gets around a man. Look out here. Shoots! That was stopped by Myers. Goes out of play. Let's see where the faceoff is. Yep, it's going to be in the Cat zone, so Myers was able to get a piece of that. Faceoff to the left of Myers. Both teams will make changes. Cats are going to send out Kettering, Ockhammer, and Miller with Nigel Morris and Colton Goodland on defense. Morris, after that draw, sends it up the wall. Miller takes it. Miller backhands it ahead to Ockhammer. Ockhammer chips it and is going to go get it. He's interfered with on the play. Ockhammer fights that off. Try to center it. Miller now has it. Miller gets it low. Puck sent in. Nigel Morris is going to be the first one there. He's pressured by Grant Faribault. Now there's Goodland ahead to Ockhammer. Cash Ockhammer. Ockhammer. Along the wall. Goodland steps in there too. Miller has it. Miller now shoots. It's off the pad of Sherivalli. Miller now. Miller trying to do it all. Kettering. Back to Morris. Can he keep it in? He will. Kettering now. Behind the goal line. Centered it. Cleaning this up is Isaiah Lieb. Can he get out? He can't. Kettering's able to keep in. Sherivalli's just going to grab it. And he says, I'm going to take that face off. Sherivalli recognized that his team was tired and in a little bit of trouble. So he's just able to calm things down by taking the face off. Both teams will make changes. Face off will be to the right of A.J. Sherivalli. Miney, Suschak, Crum, Meter, and Ginther. False face off there. It'll reset and do it again. Miney taking the draw for the Cats. Miney off the draw, took a whack at it. That didn't make it to the net. Blinoff sends it ahead. That's too far for everybody. Meter's going to be the first one there. That goes in on net. Myers is going to do the same. He's just going to take that draw. Shots are 11-9. Favor of Latrobe. 14:04 to go here in the second period. Glad to have you with us here on the Wildcats Network. Latrobe and Bishop McCort. No score. Brendan now behind the goal line. Brendan in front. Where is it? It's not in. Reese Myers makes an unbelievable save. As Lieb was Brendan was looking one way, made a no-look pass in front. Raising his stick, I think was Dolgus, number 23. He thought he scored. McCort thinks they scored. Referee waved it off immediately. Reese Myers.
I thought it was in too. I was ready to talk about a Bishop McCort goal.
Huge save by Myers. Save of the night so far. So he keeps McCort off the board. We're still scoreless. There's a shot. Meter got a stick on that. That was Canizaro that took a shot. McMahon, can he get it out? Cats having some trouble right now in their own zone. Ginther. Ginther will get it out. Here comes Garrick McMahon. Ginther pinches to keep that in. Good play there by Ryan Ginther. Still along the wall. Rogan Murphy now has it. Murphy behind the net. Takes a hit there, keeps on trucking. Murphy takes another hit. Line off. Throwing the body around. Number 4 in red. Can't get it out. Is McCord. Now they're having trouble. Here comes Brendan now. Defense and offense. Here he comes. Between the circle. Shoots. Good stick on puck there. I think it was Ginther. Puck goes out of play. Time for another shout out. Going to send a shout out to My Ducks. My Ducks, you know who you are. I know she's enjoying the broadcast, Vinny, especially hearing your voice.
Oh, I'm sure.
Well,
as everyone.
As everyone.
I'm sure
That's right. Exactly right.
I'm so humble.
Face up to the right of Myers. Off that draw, Miller takes it. Here he comes. No score here in a second. Preston Miller pulls up. Miller back to Morris at the point. Morris gets it to Miller now. Miller behind the goal line of Kettering. Kettering loses it. And here comes McCort. Lieb will dump it in. Myers going to come out of the net. Now he's going to let it go for Goodland. Goodland. Colton Goodland pressured there. Pressured by Lieb. That's Isaiah Lieb, number 17. Kettering's getting in there also to clean it up, and he will. Jackson Kettering now brings it up. Gets it to center. He's going to dump it in. Going to put the pressure on. Going to make contact with Pasniak. There was a shot there by Matthews that went wide. Nigel Morris shoots. Trying to get a stick on that was Matthews. He fanned on that, but it went all the way through. Sherivalli's able to make the save. And 12:05 to go in the second. Still no score. Shots right now 12-10 in favor of Latrobe. Faceoff will be to the right of Sherivalli. Teams will make changes. Cade Mikulski out with Miney and Ockhammer, Morris and Goodland. Puck sent around the wall. Goodland's going to activate, make a hit. Cade Mikulski falls down in front of the bench. Puck sent in deep by Goodland. Miney now. Miney sends it behind the goal line. After it's Mikulski also. McCort's able to get that out. Puck dumped in, right in on net. Sherivalli saves it and sets it. And now Brendan. Brendan gets it ahead. There's a shot. Good block there. Brendan has the puck. That was Canizaro, 24, that shot it. There's a shot in on net. Myers sticks that away. And the Cats get it out here. Pressure by McCort. Morris falls down. Centering by Brendan right there. Shot. Saved by Myers. Loose in front. Myers is able to find the puck as he stops the dangerous Sakar Brendan.
Brendan gives a little fist bump to Reese Myers, who's been a workhorse. Both of them have so far this game. Reese Myers has made some incredible saves, and Sakar Brendan, as you mentioned a few times, does not take off a shift. He takes a little, 30-second break, comes back out, dominates.
Yeah, he's out every other shift, and the puck just always finds him. There's off the draw. The shot goes wide. That was Brendan there.
Speak of the devil.
He's always got the puck. Now here comes Mikulski back. Shoots. Scores! Cam Mikulski beats Sherivalli. Stick side. He was not on his post. And Mikulski was able to get between the post and the pad of Sherivalli. And with 10:58 to go in the second period, Cam Mikulski, the senior captain, cashes in his second goal of the season. And it's 1-0 Latrobe.
It's a long bank pass from Brogan Murphy to get it up to Cam on the near boards. Sherivalli is not on his post, as you mentioned. And Mikulski, is able to go just under the pad, I believe. Go post in. It's 1-0 Cats.
There's a shot. Goes in, saved by Myers. Rebound! It does not go in. It was kicked away by Myers. Myers didn't know where it was. He thought it was behind him. Myers was able to kick that away.
I don't know how he's doing it.
Reese Myers is having himself a night so far. The Cats come back. Ginther leading that. They get it out. Now here comes Meter. 1-0 Latrobe. Approaching 10 minutes to go in the second period. So the Cats are able to strike first. Now here's the lead pass. Coming back. McCort. Kettering, however, has it. Kettering loses it. Lead takes a hit. Cats are able to get it out. Preston Miller, can he get away? Here he comes. Miller may have a chance here. Walks in. Shoots. Scores! Preston Miller! Split the defense, and he was able to get a step up Lightoff. He comes in and he beats Sherivalli over the glove. And with 9:44 to go in the second period, Latrobe is up 2-0. Preston Miller strikes.
Who would have thought? It's Miller for another goal. He splits the defense, is able to get in, go over the shoulder of Sherivalli, and you could have asked a bystander. He knew he was going to get a point. He's on now, adds a 12th game to his point streak, where he's now racked up 17 points on an impressive 12-game point streak. It's 2-0
It's
Cats.
15th of the season. It's Miller time here at the Kirk S. Nevin Arena. 2-0 Latrobe. Here comes Miller again, looking for more. Miller over the line, pulls up, looks for a trailer, tried to get it deep, that didn't connect. Court's able to get it out. Nigel Morris now dumps it in. Colton Goodland now. Goodland tried to get it ahead. Here comes Goodland now. Colton Goodland got a chance. He walks in. Scores! Colton Goodland does it all! He comes in and he's able to go backhand, forehand, and he beats Sherivalli over the glove. Colton Goodland, his 5th goal of the season, And with 9:04 to go in the second, it's 3-0 Latrobe.
What an impressive 3 minutes it's been for the Cats. Colton Goodland with a great individual effort. He gets the puck on the boards, he picks it up, does a little move, puts it between the defender's legs, and is able to go over the shoulder of Sheriff again. It's a timeout called.
Timeout by Bishop McCort. Head coach Art McQuillan senses his team's in a little bit of trouble right now, and he's taking a timeout to calm things down.
Kettering was able to pick up an assist on Preston Miller's goal as well. The only
so
assist
it
on
was
that goal.
Miller had the goal, and the assists were?
Wow, I just said it. Kettering, sorry, blanked on me. Wow.
Jackson Kettering. So he gets another point. That's 20 on the season now for Kettering in points. He has 11 goals and 9 assists. So the Cats, it was a whole lot of nothing going on scoring-wise, and then all of a sudden, the Cats have exploded for 3 goals. 3 goals on 15 shots. Timeout here taken by McCort. 9:04 to go in the second. Still got a ton of time left in this one. But right now, the Cats are up 3-0. Art McQuillan very calmly addressing his team. They're now announcing the 50-50 drawing, and I think it's somewhere below $2,000. Did you play? Mr. Ginther is going to hand. Oh man! And Mr. Meter donates it back. What a guy! I tell you, citizen of the year candidate right there for Mr. Meter, who says, "I have so much money, you just keep it." All right, we're back to play. Nigel Morris gets ahead to Colton Goodland. Puck dumped in. The Cats have Cade Mikulski, Liam Seschak, and Landon Crum out. Goodland walks in front of Mikulski. Oh, he just couldn't handle the pass. Goodland again, wheel and deal, centers in front of Crum. Kind of fanned on it. He was defended though. Puck sent out by McCort. Lead pass coming ahead. Goodland's all the way back on D, and he stops that too. Can he get it out? Sushak will get it out. Landon Crum now. Crum defended there. Crum still comes. Keeps on coming. Keep on trucking. Here comes Brendan though. Brendan over the line. Brendan shoots. Gloved by Myers. Shots right now are 15-14 in favor of Latrobe. 7:57 to go in the second. 3-0 Latrobe on goals by Miller, Goodland, and Cam Mikulski. Mikulski got the first goal, and then it was Miller and Goodland all cashing in tonight. Face off to the right of Reese Myers. Cats have Cam Mikulski, Cash Ockhammer, and Brogan Murphy out. And the Cats get it out. They can't. There's a shot. Hit his own man. A little friendly fire there. Mikulski gets it out. Meter and Ginther are on the fence. Whoa. Here comes Brogan Murphy. Murphy over to Ockhammer. Ockhammer now shoots. That hit his stick and goes to the corner. Now back on the attack comes Isaiah Lieb. Lieb defended there by Ginther. Over into the corner now. Ockhammer gets in there also. Little battle there. Who's going to come away with it? Cats will. It's Cam Mikulski. Mikulski now. He's going to dump it in. That goes in on nets. Blocker down by Sherivalli. Battle over along the wall. Now here comes Blinoff. Blinoff gets it ahead. Isaiah Lieb gets it behind the goal line. Kettering sends it around the wall. Eli Meter's going to bring it up and bring it out and gets it over to Josh Matthews. Matthews over the line. Matthews defended there. Miller gets in there too along the wall. Puck sent out. This will avoid the net. This will be icing on Bishop McCort. 6:28 to go in the second period. Cats with a big 3-4 minute period there to get a 3-0 lead. Faceoff will be in the McCort zone to the right of A.J. Sherivalli. Cats send out Kettering, Miller, Matthews, Morris, and Goodland. Kettering going to take the draw. Puck out in the neutral zone. Nigel Morris is going to dump it in. Chervali steps out of the net to stop it. Blinoff sends it around the wall. That's intercepted by Kettering. Battle along the wall here. Matthews over there also for Latrobe. Kettering still has it. Puck loose in front. Kettering now turns and shoots. That's stopped by Chervali. Loose in front. Just shot wide by Miller. Can Morris keep this in at the point? He will. Nigel Morris. Morris loses it. Comes out of the zone. Kettering now has it. He's going to dump it in. Approaching 5:45 to go here in the second period. 3-0 Latrobe. Puck sent around the wall. Gets by Morris. This is not going to be icing. Goodland is being chased by Brendan. Goodland loses it to Brendan. Centered it. Looking for a man. That doesn't connect. Puck sent behind the goal line. Cannizzaro now. Cannizzaro looking for Brendan. Puck centered in front. Catcher able to get that out, and here comes Miller with speed. Preston Miller. Miller flying through the zone. Pulls up. Miller have a chance there. Backhander. That goes off the glove of Chervali. Miller now. Miney and Cade Mikulski out for the Cats. Meter dumps it in. After it is Killian Cravener. His first shift of the night. Yep, his first shift of the night. 66 in white. Now coming back is McCort. Over the line, cutting to the middle. Coming in front, shot, saved by Myers. There's a chance by Cannizzaro. Here comes Cravener. Cravener ahead to Miney. Miney tried to get it ahead. Cats put the pressure on. Meter ahead to Mikulski. Mikulski now gets around a man. Pulled it, or he's knocked down. No penalty called. He wanted a penalty. Cravener now in front. Miney tried to shoot that. He was pressured on the play. Ginther. Cravener puts it towards the net. Comes around the wall. Miney keeps it low. Mikulski's after it to pressure. Number 12 in right. That's Cade Mikulski. Mikulski still working hard. Puck comes around the wall. And coming out of the zone now, here comes Brendan. Brendan, 28 goals on the season. Shoots, saved by Myers. Zakar Brendan, number 22. Cats can't get it out. It's given away by Suschak. Now we get a chance coming here. Backhander, stop. Myers didn't know where it was. It was cleared away by the Cats. Cats in a little bit of trouble here right now. Miney's going to carry it out. Miney gets around a man. Centered it, looking for Suschak. That doesn't connect. Crum hits the ice. Puck dumped in by Ginther. Cats are going to make a change. Down to 3. Cats are offsides. They got to clear out. That's going to allow McCort to get it out. Approaching 3 minutes to go in the second period. 3-0 Latrobe. Blinoff sends it in. Goes behind the goal. Trickles in on Myers. He's going to cover it. 2:58 to go in the second. Shots right now are 17-17.
It's a very statistically even game so far, but Latrobe able to get a workhorse of offense and some great net front defense by Eli Meter and Reese Myers defending everything. Getting out.
There's a shot. There's a shot after the faceoff. It's blockered away by Myers. Suschak behind the goal line. Myers loses it. Centered in front. Right in on net. Myers is able to find that puck. Has taken a couple whacks at it. Having a couple whacks at it. Was Isaiah Lieb. Myers has been strong in this one. Shots down 19-17 in favor of McCort. 3-0 Latrobe. 2:42 to go in the second period. Face off to the left of Myers. Crum, Ockhammer, and Suschak are out right now. Ockhammer over the line. Ockhammer shoots. There was a stick, never made it, just went up in the air. Ockhammer gets it back. Cash Ockhammer. On the goal line. Crum's back there too. They will get it out. going to go all the way down. It's going to be waved off. No icing. Nigel Morris. Morris ahead to Crum. That avoids him. Just dumped back in by McCort. Intercepted by Colton Goodland. Goodland got a goal tonight. Goodland looking for more. Here he comes behind the goal line. Goodland. Catcher making a change. Murphy's in there also. McMahon, Murphy, and Mikulski are out. That's Cam Mikulski, 40. There's a shot loose in front. Mikulski's 49. His brother, of course, Cade, is number 12. Mikulski's over there. Morris, McMahon coming out with it. Is McCort. Brendan now sends it back to his defenseman. Turning there is Connor Hewitt. McCort. Here's Brendan now. Brendan sends it back to his defenseman, Connor Hewitt. Coming in, pulling up. Backhand pass doesn't connect, and here comes Brogan Murphy. Down, minute 5 to go. Murphy cuts to the corner. Has a man in front. He couldn't get it to him. It's going to the net. Was McMahon. 1 minute to go. Under a minute now in the second period. Cats up 3-0. We owe you a slew. A slew, I tell you, of commercial breaks here between the second and third period as the Zamboni will come on the ice and do its thing. We appreciate all of our sponsors here for the Wildcats Network. You are the ones that make this and other broadcasts possible. Nigel Morris, 35 to go in the period. Over to Meter. Meter got to get that out there. Cats can't be silly with the puck, especially with Brendan on the ice, and here he comes, moves in, shoots. Stopped by Myers again! Reese Myers putting on the Ritz here tonight at Kirk S. Nevin Arena. Meter's got to get that puck out there, though. He can't turn it over at the blue line.
But
not with Brendan on the ice. He's got 28 goals in 15 games.
Even with their mistakes, Reese Myers has been there. He's been flexible all game, putting legs where they need to be, stopping pucks wherever.
Myers is doing what a goaltender needs to do. He's bailing his team out.
Absolutely.
When he needs to, and he's been great.
Especially when they're outshot. Offense has been good, but Reese Myers has been great.
After that draw, McCort trying to get a late goal here to try to get something on the board. There's a shot, misses the net. Down to 10 seconds to go in the period. Can the Cats get this out? Kettering's over there. Miller will. Here he comes. 5 seconds to go in the period. Miller shoots long. That's gloved by Sherivali. He'll play it down, and that'll be the end of the second period. Big period for the Cats as they put 3 on the board, and they're able to keep McCort off the board. And after 2 periods, it is Latrobe 3 and Bishop McCort nothing. It's Zamboni time here at the Kirk S. Nevin Arena. Zamboni will come out and do its thing. We will take a short break, hear from all our sponsors here at the Wildcats Network, and we will be back for the third period after this short break on the Wildcats Network. I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats!
My name is Chris Spear. I've been a foster parent with Adelphi for 9 years. It is the best experience that you will have. There is way more good times than there is bad times. These kids want somebody to give them affection and show that they're loved and cared for, and that's a reason by itself right there. Most of the time they're looking for somebody to support them, somebody just to care for them, somebody they can talk to, and it's just a wonderful experience. I learn as much from them as they learn from me.
I am the swiftest creature alive. I can make it. I will make it.
That's where we come in. The Collision Shop by Jason Mignon is your one-stop shop for all things auto body repair. Our experienced technicians and state-of-the-art facilities have you covered. Body repairs, refinishing, glass replacement, and more. Our friendly office staff is happy to assist you through every step of your vehicle's repair process. Visit thecollisionshopbyjason.com for our complete list of services.
Hi, I'm Jason Brinker. This is my wife Hannah Brinker, our daughter Charlotte, and our son Stephen.
And we welcome you to a PIHL Brinker Funeral Home.
Located on the corner of Weldon Street and Lincoln Avenue, we've been family owned and operated and serving Latrobe and beyond since 1958. Whether you're pre-planning your own arrangements or celebrating a loved one's life well lived, we offer traditional and green burials, cremation, and aftercare services. Allow our family to walk with yours on one of life's most difficult journeys. We are most appreciative of your trust, and we will do our best to prove that we are where dignity prevails.
The Wildcat Student Store has the largest variety of clothing and merchandise you'll find anywhere, for any time of year. Shop in store or online and have your order shipped to you or picked up at the high school. Let's go, Cats!
Hi, I'm Matthew Alamo, the McDonald's owner here in Latrobe, and we are striving to be leaders in the community for fundraising for schools and nonprofits. So come on in for Digital Days at McDonald's and support these local organizations. While you're here, have a tasty meal and check out the great benefits for employment. Go Wildcats!
Hello, my name's Steve Lamonti, and I want to introduce you to the #1 real estate team in your area.
We pride ourselves in giving back to our community.
That's why we have this box truck to make the moving experience easier for our clients.
At Team Lamonti, our clients always come first.
And we're here to help our clients reach new heights.
We keep track of every detail for you.
Thank you for trusting us with such an important job, and go Cats!
Why deal with the hassle of big city airports and connecting flights? At All Palmer Regional Airport in Latrobe, we make travel simple. Enjoy free parking right by the terminal, quick check-ins, and no long lines. All on a relaxed, easy-to-navigate airport. But the best part? We've got non-stop flights to sunny Orlando and Myrtle Beach every day. Plus, enjoy convenient twice-weekly service to Fort Lauderdale. No layovers, no stress, just smooth, non-stop service straight to your favorite vacation spots. Tired of flying into a bigger airport just to stand in line and catch a connection? Skip the chaos. Fly direct from Latrobe and start your getaway the smart way. Fly Latrobe. Fly direct. Fly smart.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood to stop at Hotel Loyal Pizza in the heart of downtown Latrobe on Ligonier Street. Since opening our doors in 1953, Hotel Loyal Pizza has proudly served the Latrobe area. From pizza, sandwiches, sides, salads, and so much more. Whether you're taking out or dining in, our menu has something for everyone. As if the company here wasn't enough to stop in, try one bite of our highly acclaimed pizza and you're sure to be hooked. Visit our website at hotelloyalpizza.com or call us at 724-537-3741. Go Cats!
Your eyes are the windows to the world, and that's no small task. That's why when it comes to eye care, you can't afford to treat your eyes with anything less than the best. Here at Youngwood Eye Care, our vision is keeping your vision in tip-top shape, whatever your eye care needs may be. Whether you're dealing with dry eyes, need a comprehensive exam, specialty contacts, or looking for the latest trends in eyewear, Youngwood Eye Care has you covered. We do it all and so much more. Book an appointment today and give your eyes the care they deserve at Youngwood Eye Care.
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats!
My name is Chris Spear. I've been a foster parent with Adelphi for 9 years. It is the best experience that you will have. There is way more good times than there is bad times. These kids want somebody to give them affection and show that they're loved and cared for, and that's a reason by itself right there. Most of the time they're looking for somebody to support them, somebody just to care for them, somebody they can talk to. And it's just a wonderful experience. I learn as much from them as they learn from me.
I am the swiftest creature alive. I can make it. I will make it.
That's where we come in. A Collision Shop by Jason Mignon is your one-stop shop for all things auto body repair. Our experienced technicians and state-of-the-art facilities have you covered. Body repairs, refinishing, glass replacement, and more. Our friendly office staff is happy to assist you through every step of your vehicle's repair process. Visit thecollisionshopbyjason.com for our complete list of services.
Hi, I'm Jason Brinker. This is my wife Hannah Brinker, our daughter Charlotte, and our son Stephen.
And we welcome you to a PIHL Brinker Funeral Home.
Located on the corner of Weldon Street and Lincoln Avenue, we've been family owned and operated and serving Latrobe and beyond since 1958. Whether you're pre-planning your own arrangements or celebrating a loved one's life well lived, we offer traditional and green burials, cremation, and aftercare services. Allow our family to walk with yours on one of life's most difficult journeys. We are most appreciative of your trust, and we will do our best to prove that we are where dignity prevails.
The Wildcat Student Store has the largest variety of clothing and merchandise you'll find anywhere, for any time of year. Shop in store or online and have your order shipped to you or picked up at the high school. Let's go, Cats!
Hi, I'm Matthew Alamo, the McDonald's owner here in Latrobe, and we are striving to be leaders in the community for fundraising for schools and nonprofits. So come on in for digital days at McDonald's and support these local organizations. While you're here, have a tasty meal and check out the great benefits for employment. Go Wildcats!
Hello, my name's Steve Lamani, and I want to introduce you to the #1 real estate team in your area.
We pride ourselves in giving back to our community.
That's why we have this box truck to make the moving experience easier for our clients.
At Team Lamani, our clients always come first.
And we're here to help our clients reach new heights.
We keep track of every detail for you.
Thank you for trusting us with such an important job, and go Cats!
Why deal with the hassle of big city airports and connecting flights? At All Palmer Regional Airport in Latrobe, we make travel simple. Enjoy free parking right by the terminal, quick check-ins, and no long lines. All on a relaxed, easy-to-navigate airport. But the best part? We've got non-stop flights to sunny Orlando and Myrtle Beach every day. Plus, enjoy convenient twice-weekly service to Fort Lauderdale. No layovers, no stress, just smooth, non-stop service straight to your favorite vacation spots. Tired of flying into a bigger airport just to stand in line and catch a connection? Skip the chaos. Fly direct from Latrobe and start your getaway the smart way. Fly Latrobe. Fly direct. Fly smart.
Welcome back to the Kirk S. Nevin Arena in Greensburg, Pennsylvania. After 2 periods, Latrobe is leading Bishop McCort 3-0. We had no scoring in the first period. Fast-moving first period with few whistles. The shots on goal after 1 period were 10-8 in favor of Latrobe. Then the party got going for the Cats. Cam Mikulski, senior captain, started things off with his second goal of the season, assisted by Brogan Murphy, made it 1-0 Latrobe. And then Preston Miller, using his speed, breaking away from the defenseman, he was able to get his 15th goal of the season, assisted by Jackson Kettering, made it 2-0 Latrobe. And then Colton Goodland on a great individual effort from center red on in. Goodland was able to get his 6th goal of the season unassisted. And after 2 periods, Latrobe leads 3-0. Shots on goal in the second period, 12-8 in favor of Bishop McCort. After 2 periods, McCort leads in shots 20-18. But after 2 periods, so far so good, Vinny. Cats up 3-0.
It's been a great game from Reese Myers as well as the defenseman in front of the net. Reese Myers has stopped all 20 Bishop McCort shots, especially the high danger shots from Zakar Brendan. He's had multiple high danger shots alone in front of the net, as well as cutting down the circles past the defenseman, dancing through them. Why wouldn't he? and he's put up a lot of shots. All of them, like I said, stopped by Reese Myers.
Zakar Brendan, 22 from McCort, has 28 goals, 11 assists, 39 points. That leads everybody in the AA division. But the Cats have been able to hold him off so far, at least through 2 periods. Team's back on the ice. We will have the start of the 3rd period here shortly. There was one other AA game tonight at West Banco Arena over in Wheeling, and Hempfield destroyed Wheeling Park 12-1. So Hempfield came into the night tied for first place with Armstrong. They get the 3 points, and they are in sole possession of first place in AA division. Hempfield now moved to 15, I think it's 16-2 on the season. Cats have Mikulski, McMahon, and Murphy to start the 3rd with Goodland and Morris. Puck dumped in by Bishop McCort, Blinoff. Morris is after it. McMahon sends it back behind his own goal, Nigel Morris. Colton Goodland loses it. Goodland, Cats will try again. Morris, I beg your pardon. Morris tried to chip it ahead to Mikulski. He does get it to Mikulski. Cam will dump it in. Cats are going to make change behind the play. Puck sent around the wall and goes out of play. Almost hit Grandma here in the front row. No harm, no foul. Just underway here in the 3rd, 16-14 to go, 3-0 Latrobe. Face off will be to the left of senior goaltender A.J. Sharavali for Bishop McCort. Cats have Kettering, Matthews, Miller, Ginther, and Meter. Off that draw, Matthews will shoot. That'll go wide. Meter now at the point, puts it towards the net, right into the logo of Sharavali, and he'll take the face off. Face off to the right of the goaltender. Kettering's going to step in for Latrobe. They'll win the draw. Meter in front. Kettering backhand that hit a stick and went wide. Kettering now loses it. Puck comes up the wall. Ginther, can he keep it low? He will. Kettering sends it behind the goal line. Matthews behind the net, tried to center it. That didn't connect. McCort, it's center red. Isaiah Lieb kicks it back to the Good pressure there by Kettering as he forces Hewitt to turn that over. Matthews putting the pressure on. Miller now shoots. Cherevali makes the save. Colton Goodland now. Goodland over to Morris. Morris gives it away. Brendan, don't want to do that. Brendan right in front. Good defense there by Matthews. Brendan was able to get all that on it. And the Cats get it out. McCort ramps up the pressure. Goodland gets it up the wall to Miller. Preston Miller. Miller takes a hit right at the McCort bench. 11:35 to go here in the third period. Goodland intercepts that pass. We'll just dump it in. Avoids the ref. Cats have made a change. Now here comes Brendan. Brendan centered it. Brendan right in front. He's right there. He scores. Patience, patience, patience by Brendan. The Cats lost the puck. Brendan found it. He brought it out in front. Very patient with the puck, and he's able to slip it in. Past Reese Myers, and with 11:14 to go in the third period, Bishop McCort is on the board. It's 3-1. That is Brendan's 29th goal of the season.
Like you said, he was very patient. He gets the puck just below the goal line. He's able to hold it, wait for Reese Myers to go down, and slide it just past his skate for his 29th of the season. It's 3-1.
Leads the double A in goals, and he also leads the double A in points. 40 points, 29 goals. Another turnover by the Cats. In front, Brendan again shoots. That's stopped by Myers. You don't want to be turning a puck over in your own zone, especially below the dots.
Especially with him.
With Brendan out on the ice, he's going to make you pay. He made the Cats pay once. He almost made them pay twice. Miney now has a chance. Shoots. Stopped by Cherevali. Cats have Miney, Sushek, and Crum out here with Meter and Ginther. Crum. Over the ice now. Here's a shot. Blockered away. Goes out of play by Myers. That was a shot by Ben Canizaro. So Brendan gets the goal. His 29th of the season. 10:19 to go in the third period. 3-1 is our score. Latrobe leading.
29 goals in 16 games. That's quite the pace.
Shots 24-21 in favor of McCort. Now here's a draw. Mikulski goes up into the Cats bench. If the Cats can hold on to this game tonight in regulation, they will be just 2 points behind McCort in the division. Each team after tonight will have 2 games left. McCourt's next game. Come back to players, a shot. Where is it? Loose in front. Myers didn't know where it was. He gets the whistle. Myers tried to blocker it. He did make the save. I think the puck may have been in his blocker. These two teams have 2 games each after tonight. The next game for Bishop McCort is going to be this coming Monday. An 8:40 puck drop at Alpha Ice against Shaler. The Latrobe's next game and our next broadcast is going to be the last home game of the season. Sorry, it's not this Monday for McCort. It's 2 Mondays from now on the 16th. The Cats' next game is this coming Monday, and our next broadcast, last home game of the season against Wheeling Park. Here's Goodland now. Goodland passes it over to Kettering. Cats with pressure. There's a shot by Morris. In. Loose in front. Cherevali's able to make that first save. Cats now putting the pressure on as McCourt's having trouble getting it out. McMahon. McMahon shoots. Hit a stick. Went wide into the corner. McMahon's after it. Miller. Can he keep it in? He will. Shot avoided in net. Goodland is going to keep it deep. Kettering's after it. just to finish the thought, Cats' next game is this Monday the 9th, 8:35 puck drop against Wheeling Park. We will have that game here on the Wildcats. Score! The Cats score! As I'm talking about the next game, Preston Miller says, stop it. Let's talk about this game. Miller gets his second goal of the game, his 16th of the season. Big goal for the Cats. Gets them up now 4-1 with 8:59 to go in the third.
Cats were able to sustain pressure in this zone by keeping the puck just below the net. Finally, Miller gets a shot on the far circle, just on the top of it. He's able to go bar down on Sherivari.
Once again, it's Miller time here at the Kirk S. Nevin Arena. Big goal there, puts the Cats back up by 3. Kettering, Miller, and Matthews looking for more. Puck center around the wall. Unassisted goal for Miller, his second of the night. That's his team leading 15th. He also has a team leading 25 points. 8:37 to go in the third as the puck play whistled down. Faceoff will come all the way back into the Cat zone. I believe that was a high stick on the puck.
It was, yeah. Behind the net.
So the faceoff will come down to the left of Myers. Cats have Cade Mikulski, Akammer, and Crum. Nigel Morris and Colton Goodland. Here comes Mikulski. Cade Mikulski. Akammer shoots right in on Sherivari. He'll make the save with no rebound. Shots now 25-24 in favor of McCort. 8:20 to go here in the third. After the draw, puck goes in behind the net. Goodland battling. Cade Mikulski. Goodland. Goodland flipped over. Actually, it was Crum that flipped over behind the Cats' goal. Goodland dumps it in. Hitting starting to pick up here a little bit. Over the line. Turning that over. That was Pasniak. Landon Crum. Crum dumps it in. 7:20 to go. Covering at Sherivari. He's going to take a face-off to allow his team to change.
Hitting starts to pick up behind the play a little bit for 2 hits. It's a little bit late. A little bit late for the physicality to make too much of an impact on this game. Bishop McCort, but still 7:18 left to play.
Lonnie Suschak and Cravener out for the Cats. Meter and Ginther. Now coming back as lead. Isaiah League, 17. Takes a hit. Cravener put a hit on there. Cravener knocks down League. Cats in pursuit. Here comes Suschak. There has not been a penalty called in this game so far. Neither team has had a power play. 6:50 to go in the third. Meter. Puck goes up, goes into the Cats bench. Face-off will be in the neutral zone. Cats are making a change. It's going to be a center red draw here. Mikulski, McMahon, and Murphy come out. Ginther and Meter. Puck sent in. Eli Meter. Meter. Gets it in deep, goes after it. Takes a hit in the corner. Brogan Murphy now has it. Murphy back to McMahon. Shoots. Saved by Sherivari. Puck was loose. Miney took a whack at it. Sherivali gets the whistle as the ref lost sight of the puck. 6:21 to go in the third period. 4-1 in favor of Latrobe. Faceoff will be to the left of Sherivali. Cats will send out Cam Mikulski, McMahon, and Murphy. Morris and Goodland on defense. Shots on 25-25. Murphy, after that draw, sends it behind the goal. McMahon. Mikulski's there, battling. Puck sent around the wall. Takes a funny hop off the boards. Nigel Morris in his own zone. Morris sends it back to Goodland. Colton Goodland up to Murphy. Murphy gets it out, but then it's dumped right back in by Pasniak. Nigel Morris. Puck dumped in by McCort. Goodland now. Goodland. Approaching 5 minutes to go here. Cats got to get the puck out of their zone. Brendan. That's a key. Brendan takes a hit by Murphy. There's a shot. Save made by Myers. The first time all night somebody's put a body on Brendan. Oh, there's a straight giveaway there. Look out. Shot. Hit the post. Oh, my. Giveaway there. I think it was McMahon in front. Saved by Myers. Loose in front. Who's going to get it? Myers has it. And then playing to the whistle was Canizaro. And now after the whistle, we've got pleasantries exchanged around the Cats' net. Will there be any penalties called? There hasn't been a penalty called all night. I don't think there's going to be.
After Murphy let a hit on Brendan, he had some choice words for Brendan. Brendan must not like that. He plays to the whistle, though. Give him that, but
he was playing to the whistle there. I don't have any problem with that. Now, of course, he did get a whack in right as the whistle, or slightly after the whistle. Somebody knocking the door there, it sounds like it. We have a mic up here in the stands, if you haven't noticed, friends, and it catches all the noises. There's a giveaway here. Myers over to Miller, or Matthews over to Miller. He'll shoot long, miss the net. 4:40 to go in the third. Devin Coffey hits the ice for the first time for the Cats. 68 in white. He's out there on the fence with Ryan Ginther. Ginther keeps the puck low. Matthews now behind the net. Kettering, Miller, and Matthews are the line out with Ginther and Coffey. Kettering. 4:15 to go here in the third. Ginther dumps it in. Cats trying to hold on. They're up 4-1. Puck sent around the wall. 4 minutes to go here in the third. Ginther over to Miller. Miller over the line. Shoots. Sticked away by Sherivali. Now coming up is Blinoff. Blinoff, number 4. Gets it deep. Takes a hit from Miller. Cats lose the puck. But Kettering's going to be able to get it out, and here he comes. Jackson Kettering over the line. Kettering has a chance, shoots, misses the net. Nigel Morris. Morris up on the play, gets it below the goal line. Kettering. Kettering, pressure there, still has the puck. 3:18 to go in the third period. 4-1 Latrobe. Goodland.
There we go.
In front, penalty coming up. As a save was made by Sherivali. I think the Cats going to get... Cats may not be getting a power play. Look like it's going to be an even up call here. Crumb's going to the box for Latrobe. The initial penalty, I believe, was going to be on McCort. Going to the box for Bishop McCourt's Connor Hewitt.
like we said earlier, it's starting to get a little chippy in the late third period here. Figured you get a few penalties called.
Isaiah Lee is either hurt or he's having an equipment issue. He went into the penalty box too. I don't think he's getting a penalty. He was looking down at his skate like there was an issue with it. 3:08 to go in the third, so we aren't going to have a power play. No power plays tonight. It's going to be 5-on-5 on the ice. Mikulski, it's Cade Mikulski, Cravener, and Akammer. Goodland and Coffey. 3 minutes to go here now in the third period. Goodland and Coffey on the fence. It's going to be a hand pass here if it's whistled down. It is. Cravener gave a hand pass. Mikulski was the first one there. 2:55 to go in the third. 4-1, Cats lead. If the Cats win tonight, they will be just 2 points behind Bishop McCort with 2 games left for 6th place. Both of these teams are going to make the playoffs. And it looks like both teams will be on the road or the visiting team in their respective playoff games. Goodland over to Coffey. Coffey sends it back around. Cravener's going to be the first one there. Cravener sends it around the wall to Akammer. Get it up center red. Now here comes Pazniak. Tried to get it over to Canizaro. That doesn't connect. Here's Goodland. Coffey sends it ahead. Smirnoff. Over the line, drops it back. Brendan. 1:58 to go here in the third period. Back to the point. There's a shot, hit a leg, didn't make it. Can the Cats get it out? Goodland will. 1:45 to go. Goodland. Trip. Penalty coming up. Penalty coming up against Bishop McCort. Cats are going to get their first power play tonight. 1:38 to go. Cats are up 4-1. And they're going to get the first power play tonight. Cats power play comes into this season 8 for 44, 18.2 conversion. That ranks them 7th in the AA division out of 11 teams. Bishop McCort's penalty kill has been real good. They've killed 44-51. They've given up 7 power play goals, 86.3 kill rate. That ranks them 2nd in the AA division. Murphy, after the draw, has a chance. Backhander. I think Sharavalli was able to get a piece of that. Goodland now walks in, shoots. Deflected by Murphy. Murphy takes a whack at it. 1:49 to go in the penalty. 1:26 to go in the third period. We will go by that clock. The Cats will have a power play for the rest of the third period, unless, of course, they take a penalty too. Shots are 28-28 in favor of, favor of nobody, even Steven. Spoke too soon there. After that draw, Murphy now. Murphy on the power play for the Cats. Miller shoots, that hit a leg. Mikulski tried to get it to Murphy. Kettering's going to be there. 1:10 to go in the third. Goodland. Goodland over to Kettering. One minute to go in the third period. Murphy behind the goal line. Centered it. It's going to come out of the zone. Down to 50 seconds to go. Cats up 4-1. They're going to get the win here in regulation. They're going to move to within 2 points of Bishop McCort for the 6th seed in the division. Here comes Miller. 35 to go. Miller behind the goal line.
Becky tried to do the Michigan there.
30 seconds. Put it in front, hit a stick. I think it was Matthews. Went behind the net. 20 seconds to go in the third period. So the Cats' 2-game losing streak is going to come to an end. McCort, with this loss, will have now lost 3 in a row. 10 seconds to go. Goodland, I think, is going to keep it in his own zone and wind the clock. 5 seconds. And that is all she wrote. Latrobe ends their 2-game losing streak. They get a big win here tonight at home, beating Bishop McCort. Final shots on goal. Cats had 11 in the third period. Bishop McCort had 8. Final shots, Latrobe 29, Bishop McCort 28. Cats able to get it done 4-1 at home. Big night tonight, especially we'd be remiss if we didn't mention the stellar goaltending tonight by Reese Myers.
Yeah, Reese Myers stopped 27 of 28. Gives him a .964 save percentage. And it's like we said, he was the key to the game all game. He was making athletic and just great saves all over the place. Getting all the love from his teammates, and even Bishop McCort gave him a little stick tap and fist bump.
Zakar Brendan was able to get a goal for Bishop McCort, but the Cats, based on Reese Myers' play, was able to keep Brendan in check. He had the only goal tonight, his 29th of the season. The Cats were able to get 2 goals from Preston Miller, his 15th and 16th on the season, Colton Goodland, his 5th, Cam Mikulski, his 2nd, and that's it from tonight here at the Kirk S. Nevin Arena. Your Latrobe Ice Cats beat Bishop McCort 4-1. So that's it here. Our next broadcast will be the Cats' last home game this coming Monday night, February 9th, an 8:35 puck drop versus Wheeling Park. So if you can't join us here at the Kirk S. Nevin Arena, join us right here on the Wildcats Network. And that's it. Big night for the Cats. They're able to get the win. So for Vince Coletti, for Tyke on the camera, for Spencer at the controls, I'm Chris Beddick saying so long. Your final score tonight, Latrobe 4, Bishop McCort 1. And for everyone here at the Wildcats Network, I say to you, good night, everybody.